Yo, 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 what is up? Monday with Molly. Better? Not better? Anyway. Alright, so here is the deal. Today, let me just fix this a little. I feel like it's like a little super duper bright over there today. So, but it's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect because perfection is not a human quality. And that'll be another video. Today's video is about I almost forgot. Today's video is about the ABCs of success. The ABCs of success. What that stands for is absolute, belief, and certainty. Absolute, belief, and certainty. The ABCs of success. So here's what it is, and then we'll do some examples. So if there's something you want to accomplish, like again, I'll stick with my Ironman example just because it's easy and we're going to keep it consistent. If my goal going into this Ironman or my belief was, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, like, I'll try, but I don't know. It's really hard. I'm scared. I don't know. If that was the case, I'm like, don't even bother. But I had absolute belief and certainty that I would figure it out. I would figure out how to get in water, put my head underwater, learn how to swim in a pool, learn how to swim in a lake. So it works like this. And this goes back to video 1 about your 20 cent. And what you believe is what you get. So if you haven't seen the first video, start with that one. Talking about your 20 cent and flipping your 20. So for me, doing the Ironman, again, just using this as an example, I had absolute no questions asked, like not even a doubt. I have absolute belief that I will figure it out. At the time, day 1, I had no idea. I said, my goal, I'm going to put my head underwater, stay in the shallow end, go under, up, go home. And that's what I did. That was day 1. I did not need to know all the hows. We get stuck in the how. How many know? How? If you have the ABCs, the hows will come. They'll happen. But without the belief, it's never going to happen. You could have someone give you a list of, hey, here's the 10 hows to do the thing you want to do. But if you don't believe you can, it's not going to work. So I had absolute belief and certainty that I would figure it out. So, and because I did it incrementally, we talked about consistent, intentional, incremental improvement in a previous video. But I did not have a doubt that eventually one day I'd become an Ironman. It took 10 years. I didn't know the time frame, but I knew it would happen. I could see, and this is part of belief, is visualizing it. Like all the top athletes in the world, they have mental coaches, they visualize things. They see themselves doing it over and over and over perfectly. And then with the training, physical training, and then that mental training, it comes together like amazing synergy, and they're usually more successful. A great example is when Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile. Prior to him doing it, people tried. He tried. Nobody did it. So they didn't. They thought they had absolute belief and certainty that it could not be done. So you know what? It was never done. And then he decided, well, along with his physical training, he started doing some mental training. He would picture it. He'd picture what every lap would look like and what he would, his heart rate, his breathing, and what he'd feel like, and the pace. He pictured it all. Because the thing is, your mind doesn't really know if you're doing it or not, which is a really unique thing. His mind didn't know that he wasn't actually doing it perfectly every time. It believed that it was. His mind believed that it was. So with all the mental training, and then he combined it with the physical training, he became the first person to break the 4-minute mile. And here's what's cool. A few months later, within a few months, I believe it was maybe 2, 3, or 4 other people also broke the 4-minute mile. Now let's be honest, I have a piece of hair on my face or something. Keeping it real. Oh, I got it. Let's keep it real. In those few months, it's not like the human body evolved so much that all of a sudden it could have better lung capacity. No. your 20 cent, the visualization, the belief, what you believe is what you get. Within a few months, multiple people had done it because now they had absolute belief and certainty that it could be done. So it was done. And of course, now a number of people have broken it. It kind of goes with that saying, like, it always seems impossible until someone does it. It's kind of like that, right? So it works like this. If you believe you can, you'll put the work in, you'll bust your butt, you'll put the work in, and you'll get the results. Maybe right away, maybe it'll take some time, whatever, but you'll eventually get there because you have absolute belief, you put in the work, you get the results. But the opposite is also true for people who go, see, I knew I couldn't do it. Well, they don't have the belief. So since they don't have really this firm belief, they're like, they kind of put in like mediocre effort, and then they get mediocre results and like, see, I knew it wouldn't work. So since they got low results, they don't have great belief, so they might do it again or do something different, kind of like mediocre, and get mediocre results. See, I knew. But the people over here, I believe that I can, I'll put in the work, I'll get the results. That gives me even more confidence. Now I believe I can do the next thing. I have absolute belief. I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to get these amazing results. See, I knew it. So you can be this person over here going, see, I knew it. Knew it wouldn't work. Or, see, I knew it. I knew it would work. And it all starts with your belief, which comes up here, your 20 cent, what you believe is what you get. And when you have a firm belief, like I knew I'd be an Ironman someday, you keep taking the consistent action. You keep putting the work in. You don't love it. You don't love every minute of doing the work. Man, I'm never going to tell you that you do. But you believe it, you put in the work, and eventually you get the results. That is powerful. That's the power of creating the champion within. And the beauty is it's within you for everything. Of course, have coaches, have teachers, have mentors. Of course, parents, spouses, partners, friends. Yes. Yes. And it has to come from within here. Maybe they instill it in you. Maybe you have to believe it first. Whatever it is, different for everybody in different situations. But to reach the goals and success you want, it must come from within. That's the power of your 20 cent. And if you're like, what is that 20 cent again? Go back to the first video. It's almost like, I always say, like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, when she was trying to go back home and she's in the land of Oz, and the balloon is, the hot air balloon's like about to like fall away, or, get untethered and blow away. She's panicking, and Glenda the Good Witch says, oh, but my dear, you've had it all along. You've always had the power. And Dorothy's like, say what now? No, I think I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember it word for word. She's like, huh, girl? Click your heels 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. You have the power all along, too. It's in here. So practice your ABCs of success. Have people help you and support you. But it all ultimately comes down to you believing it. ABCs of success. Let me know below in the comments how you have tried this before, how you have used it before, or what you would like to use it on because there's something you want to achieve. Put that in the comments. Give me some feedback. I love to hear that. Also, I'll see you on Friday for Flip Your 20 Friday. Again, that's a Q&A session. I take any subscribers. Oh, by the way, subscribe. Have you not subscribed yet? Come on now. You're on YouTube. You gotta subscribe. So all subscribers, if you want one of your personal questions answered, something you're struggling with, you need advice on, all subscribers who submit a question to me either on my email, info@mollykennedyspeaks.com, or DM me on Instagram at flipyour20_. All subscribers will have their questions in the running for me to answer them on one of the upcoming Fridays. So go ahead, take care of that, do that, and practice your ABCs of success. Flip your 20. Peace.